I really want to impart something to you. And this is something that I've learned for myself. That when I was starting out as a life coach and I went and I got my certificate and all of that, everybody said, you know, oh, you can make so much money so quickly and it's so easy and you're just going to be, you know, coach and get rich and all of this. And really the reality of it was that I needed to take time to really build the business. I had to really take time to understand myself and my mission. It takes time to develop the relationships. I mean, I can give you all the strategies, but I can't change the time it takes for you to build the relationships and things that you need to put in place, right? And so there are times when you really are going to need to consider business debt. When you're in business, you're going to need to be open to the fact that you will probably, very likely, need to incur debt. Because to make money, you need to spend money. You need to be ahead of the curve, but you need to be responsible about it. And so often, I have people, you know, let's say, you know, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, but then they go out and they buy a Gucci purse or a flat screen TV. You know, and things that they don't even need, really. And instead of investing in themselves, in their business, which is their mission that changes the world, they go out and they buy a latte every day. What is that quote? Have you guys seen this quote going around? I think it's really cool. Entrepreneurs will live a few years like they can't so that they can live the rest of their life like most people won't. Have you, that's been flying around the internet? I've heard that a lot. I agree with that. You know, I've been telling you, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm giving the real reality, and everybody I brought up here as an expert speaker has done the same. You know, that it can be pretty darn hard to build a business. You know, you can sweat, you can lose sleep, you know, you can get frustrated, all of these different things. But the thing is that when you move through that, not only do you get the chance to get the kind of business that you want, but you get to grow yourself. And your business, therefore, not only becomes a great teacher to others, but it becomes your greatest teacher too. And so some bad debt and some good debt, look on page 12. If you're going to incur debt, use it to invest in your business wisely. Pay for the support you need. If you don't have a virtual assistant and you're just going insane with all these things that you want to implement, don't go out and eat out for dinner every night. Let that go and prioritize what really matters to you, knowing that down the road, you're going to be able to eat out anytime you want. So there's commitment, there's determination involved with all of this. There's a lot of joy. Like, you see me, am I having fun up here? Oh, and MacGyver, Stella Orange, super fun. What do you think about Steven? Steven works really hard, but he's a hoot. He has fun. There he is. See, he's smiling. Look at it, fun. So work hard, play hard, invest wisely. And that's all I want to say about that. Up-level your game, step 6. We're going to talk about stages of business. I want to take time on a schedule for you, some time management, you know, kinds of stuff. So we're going to do that. And we'll talk a little bit about a marketing calendar and leveraging. How's everybody holding up? Are you excited? So I'm not going to take you through everything here that you see in the workbook. You're going to have some homework. But I really am going to focus on the most important pieces. So go ahead and turn to page 2 of step 6. So there are stages of business. Would you all agree? Yeah. You know, there's stages of child development. There's stages of marriage. There's stages when you go through school. So there's stages with your business too, and I want to quickly go over this with you. There's level 1, which I would call aspiring FEMpreneur, and this is really where you're just getting started. And you're kind of out on your own, and you're doing everything that you can do for yourself that your friend won't do for you or your friends. You're borrowing, stealing. Maybe you've got the job. You're really trying to develop things, figure things out. This can be so hard. You're just like, I know it's in there, but it just won't come. I can't find it, So you're kind of working 24/7 kind of a thing. How many aspiring fempreneurs do we have here? Yeah. Okay. Stay the course. Get support. Okay. Then we've got level 2, enterprising fempreneur. And boy, this is where you've achieved momentum. And things that you've put into place, starting to, what's Lisa do? Whoosh, without the crash and burn. Okay, so, am I doing it right? And maybe now you're really starting to build your team on a project-by-project basis. So you can call in a graphic designer when you need one. You call in a photographer when you need one. And you're really just getting the sense of, yes, I get it, I'm doing it, you're rolling with it, it feels so good. And if you haven't quit the job yet, you're about to, which is a really exciting time and a really exciting moment. Then there's level 3, the accomplished fempreneur. You are consistently profitable. You know your market. You are putting things out that they want, that they're buying. You no longer have a team on a project by project. You've got people who are there, who are partnering in your business. Things are getting a little bit easier, right? No more 24/7. You can leverage a team. At this point, you're really going to be ready to up-level. You're going to start up-leveling all these different things that you've done. Be like, yes, this was so good here. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have a special graphic done, with this graphic designer, and and you're going to start up-leveling things and making the foundation that you've set as an aspiring fempreneur. You're going to build on it, which is super fun. Level 3 is the accomplished fempreneur. Did I say that one already? I'm starting to get confused, you guys. It's hot up here. Little Sue. It's okay. The accomplished, you're consistently profitable. You're increasing your income. You're well known. Your list has grown. You're ready to go from one-on-ones. You're full on one-on-ones. You're ready to introduce a group program. That's your up level. You're going to go back and up-level even more things and make things even better. Do you guys know, Anne, who else? There are some people in this room who have known me from a bit, Tara, from a long time ago. And you may have seen the different websites and different up-levels, because I don't keep it a secret. It was like the first website that I put out was like the first child. No pacifier, perfect schedule. They're only allowed to get food mashed by me personally. Don't touch the baby. Don't talk when the baby's sleeping. Right? And then by what? The 4th child, you're just like, oh no, just pick it up, give it to her. Oh, it doesn't matter. Give her the dog food. I'm only kidding. Well, anyway, so I've had about 6, 7 different websites and different up levels with what I've done. And you can do that too. It's okay. You can grow, you can shift, you can change. And sometimes it's actually kind of nice to do because it freshens things up. But that's really where the accomplished fempreneur is going to be. 24/7 days are over. You got a team. Level 4 is luminary. And you absolutely do have a full team at this point. You're hiring a business manager. You're filling events. You've got a large responsive list. You're up-leveling to total, awesome, amazing expert status. You're like publishing a book. You are well known. You're out on the circuit. Okay? That's like shoot for the stars team time. That's publicity time. Like everybody. That's Oprah. Allie Brown. All right? Think of that as Allie Brown. Yeah? Okay, so the different levels of business. Who's an enterpriser here? Enterprising FEMpreneur, if I didn't confuse you. Yeah. Yeah, Gary, great. But you're a menpreneur, actually. You're a menpreneur. Do we have accomplished fempreneurs in the house? Awesome. Awesome. Stephanie, woo. Hey, girl. I'm just saying hi. I know. Awesome. Turn to page 3. Up-leveling your business. You know, I'm going to leave you to really go through this list of ways to up-level. It's pretty straightforward. But what I really do want to focus your attention on is this phrase, new level, new devil. So basically, every time you up-level, you are going to be faced with a new set of triggers, new set of challenges. There may be a new set of, thoughts, things on cycle of disempowerment. And the really super funny thing is that it could be stuff that you dealt with when you were like 10. And all of a sudden, it's like right here again. You're like, what? I'm an accomplished fempreneur. Why would, working on getting to luminary status and publishing a book make me feel like I'm 10 again? I've been through that. I worked that out. So I just want you to be open to that, and I just want to validate you in advance. It's going to happen. It doesn't mean that your business is over. It doesn't mean that you're a loser. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It's because you are always your first client. And when you up-level, you get into a whole new space. And God says, great, time for new lessons. I love you that much. All right? So just keep that in mind. You'll have moments where you're just like, you'll have moments where you're going through and you're just like, wow, I'm so clear. It's so awesome. This is so great. And then you'll have moments where you're just like, God, this is so hard. And what am I doing? And I can't believe I said that. And I can't believe I offered that workshop and nobody came. And it's all just part of it. It's not the time to give up or throw it. It's just part of it. It's okay. All right? These are all the different ways. We're going to turn to page 4. Something that is really important for you to be able to do, and I know that this could stretch people because you have to kind of have this vision of, out on the horizon and have an idea of what you're doing before you even know how you're doing it or whatever. But it is important for you to be able to up-level. You need to really have an idea of what you're going to be doing and when you're going to be doing it. And this is really about having some sort of a marketing calendar. You can also have a product development calendar. There's various calendars that you can put together, but don't try to be like airy-fairy, putting your finger to the wind of, I think next week I'll just do my e-zine, and and then next week comes and you're just like, oh, I think I'll write an article, and you go to that. So be structured, be organized, and that will greatly reduce your stress, and it will really help you with what I call testing, tracking, and tweaking. It's a really important part of that process of being able to understand what you're doing, how effective it was, when you're going to do the next thing, what you're going to go back and tweak, what you're going to try again. It's really important when you're building relationships and you're JVing with people. You want to be able to look at your calendar and understand what are you going to be marketing for yourself, what are you going to be exposing your list to, what are you going to be doing on Facebook, and then what are you going to be doing for your friends and your business partners. And you don't want to overload the world and overwhelm everyone, but at the same time you want to be able to serve and give value. So when you have a marketing calendar, it really helps you to be continually marketing and filling your prospect